guys, I just arrived for night shift, and yeah, I have to get some uniforms and then head in. Yeah guys, so I have 3 days night shifts, and yeah, this is day 1, and let's see how it goes. So guys, after the handing over, we start preparing for the 10 o'clock infusions and medications for the patient. That was what I was doing here. I was preparing the infusions, and yeah, I had a lot of infusions that day because we were just 2 nurses on night shift, and we divided the station into 2. So I had about roughly 15-16 patients that night. So a lot of my patients were on antibiotics and pain medications and things like that. That was what I was preparing and making sure that everything is set and ready to go, and the patient received their infusions at the right time. So one thing about night shift is you would think, oh, the patients are sleeping, like it's not so stressful, it's calm. Like I wish. Night shift can be very, very stressful, guys, because I don't know what happened. It's like during the night is when all the patients sometimes start having pain. They start, their conditions start escalating. Some nights are actually cool, don't get me wrong. There are some nights that is calm. It's not really that stressful. Just maybe 1 or 2 stress here and there. But there are some nights that, oh my God, especially when you have patients who are, having dementia. Guys, that's another one, because dementia patients and their night activeness and things like that is normal to their condition. It's not their fault, it's okay, but sometimes it can be tough, and sometimes it's not really easy, but we'll pull through. I love to help my patients. Like, that is why I do this job. Just the fact that you could be of help to someone, supporting them and things like that, like, it gives me joy. Just that sometimes it can be a lot, especially when there are a lot of patients and maybe most of your patients are not stable, or you have a lot of things going on at the same time. It can be a lot. But I had 3 night shifts, and this was the first night. The first night for me was a bit okay. It was a lot, but it was okay. Like, a lot on a normal level. But the second night, guys, oh my God. You will see me here saying, oh, I had my first break at about, was it 3 or so? But the second night, I don't even think I took a break. It was that intense, because one of my patients was, having an emergency. Another of my patients who was having dementia was, being very restless and all that. And guys, everything was just going on at the same time. That's the thing. Not like maybe one is happening 2 hours later, so you have a bit of break in between. No, sometimes 2 things are happening at the same time. That is where prioritizing comes in. So guys, it's not easy, but we push through. Yes. So yeah, I finished preparing all the infusions and ready for the first run now. So So guys, I finished with the first rounds, and now I have to prepare medications for the next day. So yeah, we just received a new patient, but my colleague will be doing the admission for that patient, and I will just go over to preparing the medication for the day. So yeah, I'm speaking slowly because yeah, it's in the night. I don't want to shout. Yeah, so guys, look at the way I'm sweating. Yeah, the first one was a bit a lot. I had a patient who had breathing, difficulties. I had to give him oxygen and control his oxygen level and all that. Anyway, he's stable now, and yeah, I will just move ahead to preparing the medication. So we just prepare the tablet for morning, afternoon, and evening for the next day. So that's what I'm about to do now, and we'll see. So I'll be sipping this yogurt as I go, as my energy drink. Yeah, I'm writing down all the infusions for the next day so that it is easier for the day shift. When they come, they just look at it and then administer. And then we also have to prepare all the tablets that the patient will be taking the next day. So guys, this is me checking in at about 3:30 a.m. Yeah, so I had a situation with a patient. The patient who I said was having breathing problem. Yeah, he actually almost fell off the bed. Thank God for his neighbor who was able to hold him, and yeah, we were able to take care of that situation. He's stable now, and yeah, I had to document everything that I've done so far, and also finish preparing all the medication that the day nurses will be using. So for morning, afternoon, and evening shift, what for the morning, afternoon, and evening medications, and also for the night medications, both infusions, tablets, everything. We have to prepare it, and for the infusions, we don't like prepare it now. We just write it so that it's easier for the day shift to just come and see which patient is taking this at what time and then prepare it. But for the tablet, we have to actually arrange it morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Yeah, so we've done all that, and yeah guys, so I want to take a little bit of break now because I've not had a break since I started my shift. Yeah, no break. I want to take a break now and rest then for like 30 minutes or 40 minutes, and then we'll go for the last round, which is giving the morning infusions and then checking the patients and making sure that they are okay before the morning shift come, and then we hand over. So that's just a rundown of what a typical night shift is like. Yeah, so guys, more power. Let's go. So it's time to prepare the morning infusions. We start at 5 a.m. and then by 6 a.m. the morning staffs are there, and then we hand over, and that is a wrap for the night shift. Hello guys, good morning and welcome back to my channel. Actually guys, the last time I actually talked to you guys was when I was doing my night shift, and guys, I had 3 days night shift, which was very intense. And the first day was okay. I had some emergencies, but it was okay. The second day was something else. Like, it was a lot. As I said in my vlog already, you've heard. The third day was kind of better. But guys, after that 3 days night shift, I had 2 days or 3 days off in between. Then I went for another 4 days shift. But I couldn't go on the last day because your girl went under the weather. Like, I don't know if you noticed, like right now, I'm not myself. I don't know what is going on in the hospital. There is actually, I don't know if there's just something in the air, guys. A lot of colleagues have been calling in sick. I was thinking, oh, no shaking, nothing they do me. The African in me now. Not that I was not taking precautions here, because we had a lot of COVID patients. I don't know why COVID is just suddenly we just have a lot of COVID patients in the hospital at the moment. In my station, we had like 2, 3 patients. Other stations has 2, 3, 4 patients. Like, there's just a little bit of a COVID situation at the moment. I don't know if it's everywhere, but in my hospital we have that. And some of my colleagues have actually tested positive. And yeah, anyway, that by the way, a lot of people were just calling in sick, and some people don't even really did do the test. But you could see from their symptoms that it could be that they've gotten it. But I myself, I just, was it yesterday? No, day before yesterday, after I came back from work, I started to take a nap. And guys, when I woke up from that nap, it was intense. My head, I couldn't even just stand up. I was so weak. My nose was blocked. I was weak. Bones were my bones were paining me and all that. So yesterday I was in bed till like 3 p.m. in the afternoon. That was when I was able to stand up. Thank God my mom was around and my sister, and they were able to help me and just help me to get something, make tea, do the African agbo. If you know agbo, where you hit your face with the, lime and that's the way my mother makes it, and then you hit your face with the heat. Yeah, they did all that for me, and it kind of helped me. And this morning I'm a bit better. That's why you can even see me like in the kitchen right now. I'm trying to prepare something for baby girl. I'm trying to make some spaghetti for her. She said that's what she wanted to eat. And I said, let me just talk to you guys. I just remember that the last time I spoke to you guys was at work. I didn't even get to end the video like properly. So yeah, that is one thing about being a nurse, being exposed to different kind of communicable diseases. That is one aspect of being a nurse that I don't like, being exposed to, different kind of communicable diseases and things like that. Anyway, I'm feeling a bit better, but not 100% there. My nose is still all blocked, but the weakness and the tiredness is far, far better than yesterday. And I want to use this medium to say that if you are a nurse, try to, protect yourself. Try to, just take precautions. Make sure that you wear your hand gloves when needed, wash your hands regularly, sanitize as you go, and just do the right things. I know that we could do all this, it doesn't mean anything. And I know that right now the weather is changing, people are getting cold here and there. It's not even because we are working in the hospital, but nevertheless, we are at the forefront of different kind of infections, things like that. So we should protect ourselves. We should do like twice, like every other person would do, and try to take in your vitamins, which I have been, not doing for the last 1 month. Yeah, I used to take, but I don't know, I just stopped. I felt like it was making me eat a lot and kind of add weight. I just stopped. I wanted to change it, but I think I have to get back on my vitamin, maybe look for another one and get back on it. Anyway, guys, I also want to talk about night shift, because if you don't know, that was my first time doing 3 days night shift in a row. Before I became a registered nurse, I normally don't do night shift. When I was doing my recognition process, I did not take in night shift. I used to do just morning and like late shift, so the afternoon shift. I never did night shift. The first time I did night shift was like 3 months ago, where I did just one night shift, and yeah, that was it. It was tough, but it was okay. But the 3 days night shift in a row was the first time I was doing it, and guys, it was okay. It has its pros and cons. Guys, let me check what I'm preparing. I'm coming. I was saying, night shift starts at 9 p.m. So that point when I just get to, bond with my family before I go for night shifts, I like that, because you are not in a hurry to leave the house. You have the time to, sleep in the morning, spend the day with the family. If my daughter is around, like it's on the weekend when she's not going to kindergarten, and when she's going to kindergarten, when she gets back, I'm here at home to, to spend time with her when she gets back. Just eat dinner, and then slowly set her to work. And by the time she's asleep, I'm working. And by the time I'm back, the problem starts when you get back from night shift. It's like you are wasted the whole day. Like you're kind of wasted. The whole day you are wasted. You can't do anything. But the good thing is my daughter goes to kindergarten. So if it's on the day she goes to kindergarten, when she's at kindergarten, I get the whole day to sleep. So by the time she's coming back towards late afternoon thereabout, I've slept enough and I'm energized again, and then we get to spend time again till she's going to bed and I'm going to work again. So that is one. I love that dynamic. I love the way like it goes, because I always go to work refreshed, and when I get back I'm going straight to sleep. But when I go for morning shift, I wake up very early at 4 a.m. I'm awake and I'm rushing to work. Maybe sometimes lack of sleep, not slept enough. Maybe I was not able to go to bed the previous day early enough, and then I'm rushing to work. And after work, I can't just go to bed, because I have to pick my daughter up, get home, prepare her, pick her up from kindergarten, get home, prepare something for her, get her ready for the next day for kindergarten, make sure to spend some time with her, just prepare. We get back home and we are preparing for the next day, and just before you know it, it's dark and we are going to bed, and then the next day morning shift again. So I come back from morning shift and I can't even rest, and then going to bed, and then the next day again waking up early. But for night shift, I get to rest the whole day, spend time with family, and just go to work, come back straight to sleep. And if it's the days where my husband is around, when I get back from work, like because the last 3 days night shift I had, one was on the two were in the weekdays and one was on the weekend. So on that weekend, when I got back, my husband was able to, be with my daughter, and I slept until like afternoon thereabout, and then, we're able to spend the rest of the day together. So yeah, it's okay. I like that part of it. But the only thing is, it can be something you could do long term. Just being a night shift nurse, it also has its disadvantage. It will disturb your sleeping pattern, hormones. A lot of things get, disrupted when you do full time night shift. So it's okay to have the dynamics of doing morning, afternoon, and night shift. It's okay to have that dynamics. I love it. Just that these are just the things I've observed doing night shift. But for me, the part I don't like about night shift is just the way it affects your sleep pattern. So after the night shift, the next day I had, you know, off, I can now sleep in the night. I couldn't sleep. And my eyes were wide awake the whole night because the previous 3 days I was awake working. So the fourth day, my body is not like my head is not yet accustomed to the fact that okay, today we are off, so let's sleep. We can sleep actually. I couldn't sleep. So that's just one of the things I didn't like about it. It took me 2 days to be able to get back to my sleeping pattern, to be able to sleep through the night, which I didn't like. And also night shift is sometimes a lot of emergencies just go on, and I don't know how to put it. You would think night shift will be calm. Guys, sometimes night shift is not calm at all. It's not calm. Morning shift, you have the doctors all around, busy. You can call on the doctor, you can just get it to someone, talk to someone, do this. But night shift, you just maybe have one doctor in the shift, and maybe he's at the emergency session or he's not in the station at the moment, something goes on, you can call. Yeah, you can't always call, but just that, I don't know how to put it, just that point of there is less action when it comes to like people being around, colleagues being around, and the patient, that's the time, their pain is escalating. The patient who has dementia is, doing their own thing, the sundowning for dementia patient and all that, guys. So those are some of the reasons why I don't really like night shift. But in general, it's okay. It's something that I would love to, be doing, but not full time. But just to be mixing it in here and there, it's not bad. Yeah. They can't see you. Tata. Amy, say hello. 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 They can't see you. You are jumping. So guys, I just wanted to say that, and yeah, I think I'll be ending the vlog here. I want to give baby girl food so that she could eat. I'm actually off this weekend. Today is Saturday, and I hope I could, if I don't post the video today, maybe tomorrow. But there's actually a video I filmed with my friend Adama that has to go up maybe this weekend. I'm trying to get in touch with her to see if we are posting it this weekend. If that video is going up, then this one will come after that video, or this one will come before that video. I don't know. But guys, it was nice chatting with you all. Thank you for watching to this point. And please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. See you guys in the next one. Bye.